A special shout out to our coffee supporters. Hello, Intactivists! In the news this week, we have Nocirc Michigan, Intact America, GALDEF, Intaction, Foregen, and much more coming up. In Prevail Over the System news, just a reminder for you guys, you can hang out with me on Discord on Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern on voice chat. It's no pressure and it's pretty chill. We talk about Intactivism and whatever. Mostly me, play games. It lasts at least an hour, and you can leave whenever you want to. It used to be at 10 p.m. Eastern, but it got changed to 8 p.m. Eastern to accommodate more people. All right, and in Nocirc Michigan news, they have an Arbor Art Fair coming up this week on Thursday through Saturday. It's going to be from 9 a.m. to 9:30 on most days from July 18th through July 20th. So do not be sleeping on Nocirc Michigan. They've been crushing it recently. You can actually go ahead and check out their Facebook. This was their Big Rapids Pride Parade, and you can see all these pictures on their Facebook. They are doing awesome. They all have a lot of pictures that they took, and they had quite a few volunteers helping them as well. So that's really awesome. So don't be sleeping on Nocirc Michigan. They are definitely crushing it in terms of raising awareness. And in GALDEF news, just a quick reminder, GALDEF is doing a double feature global screening. It is a fundraiser. I already covered this. If you want tickets, you can get them at the GALDEF website. All right, and in Trish Kelsey, the author of Artbook, we have some updates on that. Thanks to David Candela, who went ahead and reached out to Trish. Trish replied, "I am determined to finish it this year, being the book. I was just in the hospital for nearly 3 weeks dealing with congestive heart failure and end-stage renal failure caused by cervical cancer. I hope to overcome cervical cancer within 6 months. I will get back to work on all my projects in August." So hopefully she does recover quickly. And in Intact America news, this is New Voices, New Rooms 2024 in Arlington, Virginia. The date is from August 8th through the 11th. This is, once again, a book signing or a book tour. So if you guys want to go out and meet Georgianne and Echo Montgomery, you can. This will be in Arlington, Virginia. It is the North Atlantic Booksellers Association, Southern Booksellers Association, New Voices, New Rooms 2024 Conference and Trade Show. So yeah, so you guys can go out and check that out if you want. Also, pictures from Intact America when Georgianne went to the book reading at the home of Philip Ashford. This is what it looks like whenever they go out and do their book readings. All the books. I think they give out the skin in the game for free. This is Georgianne in the Memphis trip. This is her reading from her book. So apparently it's going decently well over there in the Intact America book tour. All right, and in Intaction news, this was tweeted 6 days ago. Florida Intactivist Dwayne Van Lanker, which you guys might know him from the POTS interview that we did. He collaborated with Intaction to advocate at the St. Augustine, Florida Community Farmers Market. Dwayne received supportive public interaction with a pro-foreskin message. So that is awesome for Dwayne and Intaction for going out there and raising awareness. Especially because this looks pretty solo. I mean, one guy maybe taking the picture. I don't know if Anthony went down to be with him. I'm not sure. But yeah, pretty awesome stuff though. All right, and in Foregen news, Foregen recently released Meet the Team Beatrix. I'm not going to butcher that last name, but Foregen, once again, bragging on their clinical project manager. I've read this a couple times before I started this news, and honestly, I tried even doing some research on Beatrix before. I couldn't find anything outside of Foregen. The only actual qualifications from this article that I can see in other articles is that she's completed an auditor's course at the European Center for Clinical Research Training in Brussels. Also, she's qualified in good clinical practice and quality assurance. So those are like the only real things that she's qualified in. I've tried finding other things about her. I don't know. I even looked to see what kind of degree she has. I can't even find a degree, which is very interesting to me. You guys can read this if you want. You guys can go to the Foregen site. Maybe I'm crazy, but you can even check out where they mentioned her again about the clinical research manager in their June 2nd. They also mentioned her again in their July 2nd. And she has over 15 years of experience as an independent consultant in pharmaceuticals and CRO industry, which is CRO stands for Contract Research Organizations. So she's good at managing and contacting other research organizations. However, it's interesting because you can go here and read all about this, and you won't see any kind of college degrees or anything, right? She has her training, the auditor course at the European Center for Clinical Research, which is great. But like that's the only thing that I can really see. I mean, besides the 15 years of experience, which is fantastic, don't get me wrong, that's awesome. And I'm not a big fan of college personally, but it's just interesting because you can see in the other ones that they brag about their college, or at least they put it on there. Like Mason, he has a bachelor's in computer science. William Musa, master's in biotechnology. Like the first things they talk about is their bachelor's and their college education. But for Beatrix, I don't know if she even has college education. I don't know if that's just assumed that she has college education. I mean, I'm not sure. I thought that was pretty interesting. But yeah, Foregen broke this news about Beatrix, talking about how great she is. I'm not really sure how fantastic she is. I never met her, never interviewed her, never talked to her. If you guys know anything about her, please let me know. But apparently she's really good at coordinating other research groups together. Once again, you guys can go read this. If you guys find anything about Beatrix that's interesting, let me know down below. All right, guys, and on to the polls of the week. So on this poll, I asked how far would you travel to see Georgianne in a library talking about the 2 new books Intact America released. The majority of people did say that they would never go. Quite a few people said that they would go if it was like less than 49 miles. But very few people would travel like out of their way to go ahead and check this out. So I don't know, what do you guys think? Leave a comment down below to let me know if you guys think that you would go and travel, and why would it be worth traveling a far amount? Or why do you think that it would be just super crazy to miss an opportunity like this? Yeah, let me know down in the comments what you guys think. And once again, if you don't agree with how this turned out, you guys can always go on my Discord and vote. And on to the fundraisers of the week. All right, so an Intact Global Oregon litigation effort ran by Eric, or at least supported by Eric. It is still at $10. Prevail over the system. We're at 62% of our $7,000 goal, which is still pretty awesome. Also, guys, remember we are matching donations by an amazing person who agreed to match all donations. So if you guys put in $5, it gets matched with another $5. That makes $10. All right, so that's really awesome. And okay, guys, on to the Intactivism growth for the week. So last week, Bloodstained Men was at 6,346 followers. This week, they are at 6,351 followers, which is a grand total of 5 people gained for the week, or a 0.08% growth for Intactivism for the week, which is been really slowing up for Intactivism. But once again, at least Bloodstained Men are not losing people, so it's always good that they're gaining followers. So anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you once again for my donors, and please leave a comment, questions, or concerns down below, and don't forget to hit that like button. That really does help me out. Once again, thank you so much to everyone who watched this. Bye!